Hey guys, it's Brian here with FactandFitness.com. Quick video for you today. I just wanted to show a few alternatives to some of the lower body exercises for those of you that might have some knee issues that would prevent you from doing certain exercises. So for starters, if you follow along with the warm-up video I have out there, you'll notice that it has jumping jacks in it. So rather than doing the traditional jumping jack like this, I don't want you to do anything low impact where your feet are leaving the ground. So just do the default, which is this right here. And don't feel like you're not getting as much out of it as somebody else, because the idea is you just want to be moving and get your heart rate up. That's part of the goal of a warm-up. So you're perfectly fine just doing this whenever you see the jumping jacks. So what we're basically going to be doing is replacing quad dominant movements like the squats and the lunges with more hip hinging movements, and those are your deadlifts, Romanian deadlifts, one legs, reverse lunges, kettlebell swings, and things like that. So I was going to show you a few examples real quick. The Romanian deadlift is an exercise you might see in some of the videos I sent you. The idea there is, so you're going to be standing with your feet about hips width apart, hold your dumbbells in front of you, and instead of a traditional squat like this, basically you're just going to hinge at your hips. And so basically, stick your butt back, keep your back arched, and lower the dumbbells until just below they get your knees, and then come back up. So I'll show you a couple more repetitions of it. And again, remember, we're not squatting down. That's what we're trying to avoid. We're staying in an upright position, and then we're just basically pushing our butt back, and then just lowering the weights to just below our knees. So you want to feel this in your back of your legs, your hamstrings, your glutes and your lower back, and then come up, and then squeeze your glutes at the top. So that's the Romanian deadlift. Another one you might see is the one-legged deadlift, where it's same concept. You're going to stand there, and then you're just going to kick one leg back and then come up. And try to think about when you're doing it to, instead of squatting too much, whenever your leg leaves the ground, imagine trying to touch the wall behind you, and just thinking about that while you're doing the movement will make it, you'll naturally hinge at your hips and keep your back arched instead of squatting down. Alternatively, another option is the reverse lunge. I would recommend not doing these with dumbbells if you've never done it before. I'd probably put your hand on something to keep your balance. But basically, instead of your traditional forward lunge, which we're trying to avoid because that puts a lot more pressure on your knee when you're stepping forward, is that we're just going to be stepping back. And try these instead. Like I said, if you're not used to it, you might lose your balance. So I would recommend holding on to something until you get used to it. Those are just a couple alternatives, so hopefully that helps out if you're not able to do some of the movements because of your knees. Thanks.